Now, my next question is, radicalism and bigotry is a threat, as you know, to Islam. And the morals of Islam commands love, compassion, mercy, love. But however, these radical and bigot people that have enmity and hatred against the Christians, against the Jews, and against all other Muslims, against the other sects, as you said, Sunnah against Shia, Shia against Hanafi, against Hanbali, Maliki, and against Shafi. So, but this is, of course, we know this is against the Quran. Because of their hateful behavior, the Western world is under the influence of so-called Islamophobia. Because they, by looking at the radical and bigot people, they think they represent the Islam. So my question will be, in order to remove this threat of radicalism and bigotry, how can professionals, intellectuals like yourself, for example, make efforts to explain the moderate and loving brotherly approach of Islam to the entire humanity? What can be done?
First of all, the meaning of Islam, it comes from peace.
Yes.
So, and it has different and surrender to the law of Allah and believing in Allah. So, talking about, you know, Sunni, Shia, this, for me myself, I'm a Muslim. You know, at a certain point, Wallah, the Shia is right. So, Wallah, Sunni is wrong. At that point, you know, those guys are wrong. So, no one is perfect. The perfect is the Prophet, other than that, you know, everyone does his best, and we appreciate the Turkish Islamic project that you're initiating, you know, for the unity of Islam. Of course, that's something will be appreciated first by Allah Azza wa Jal, second by the Muslims themselves. For the what's called the Islamophobia, unfortunately, we're leaving the media just making new expressions and brainwashing the people. But I'm saying here, I bet $1 million if someone get me one word that in the Quran that makes you hatred. So let's not just leave them talk, and we tell them, okay, read the book. I will pay you $1 million now if you get me one ayah that shows that we hate, we shall hate any human. You know, even you will see that you have to be patient. Even if they insulted you, be patient. You know, but also you have your own dignity. So if someone come and take you out from your house, you don't allow it. You tell him, okay, thank you, just leave your house. No, you have to fight for your house. But you know, dealing with the people, we have, you know, to use peace, good morals, and let's talk the Far East. You know, the Far East, all of it have come to Islam because of the morals of the Muslims. You know, when someone is in Indonesia and he traded with someone in Yemen, you know, and after a year, this Yemeni guy came to Indonesia and telling him, by the way, this is, you know, like some money left, small money. And he says, you know, you came all this way, so you give me this small money difference in the trade. He said, yes, because, you know, I don't want to die and having this wrong thing, so I have to come back. So they thought, they start thinking, what's this religion? So it came by the morals. So let's not allow them just talk about the religion. We tell them, show us. Yeah. Islamophobia, where did it come from? You know, and but unfortunately, it's since we believe in Allah, then we have to believe that there's a devil too, and the devil is our enemy, and we should know this. And what he wants to do, as it's written in the Quran, he wants to misunderstand our religion, to avoid the book, and just get the ideas about the book from somewhere else, from media, from MTV, from I don't know where. Okay, getting wrong information about the book. So why we care about what they're saying? Let's go to the book and see what it says. Yes. So show me where's this Islamophobia.
Yes.
You know, you will not see it anywhere. And in regards of being the separate, this is ignorance. About, you know, just dividing the Muslims because of certain difference in opinions. But we agree in main things. But we have to have actually to differentiate in opinions gets you the good results. So if I have different opinion than yours, that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. So we can search what's the truth. So we get the truth. So this is the fruitful of being, having different opinions about any point. But main points, we all agree. We have the same book. And the good thing is that It's only one book.
Yes.
No one can come to you, hey, by the way, this Quran says this is, and your Quran. No, it's only one. So we agree. You know. So what does it say? And show me this Islamophobia. You know. But if, we don't have to just go and believe what the devil says about our Quran. We shall say, prove it. Prove it.
Yeah. If you treat these radical and bigot people with true religious morality, all the problems will be solved, inshallah. There will be no enmity, no hatred, no violence. Nothing will happen, inshallah. So the only way is through education, of course, because killing people and taking military precautions will not do anything. Ideas can only be changed with ideas. Violence cannot be stopped with violence. That's the bottom line. 100%. So education is, inshallah, and unity will bring a solution to all the problems.
That's 100%. And with educating the people from, that's what we call, you know, it's nur, the right education. Okay. It's nur, it's the light, you know, that comes to the heart, that makes him think what is the right things to do. But we have to seek this light or this nur from the right places. We will never find it in the wrong places. If we want to see it, you know, and get the knowledge, we shall seek it from the right places, and we shall support. Once we had a project here, it's called Muslim for a Month. So we work with them, getting some, inviting some foreigners, educated people from Europe, from non-Muslims world, and letting come to here to Istanbul. We had a Han here, so we invited them, and we showed them how the Muslims live. You know, so they live, they see us praying. What do you say in your prayer? We say this. Well, that's good. That's not Islamophobia. You know, they hear the Quran. What does that mean? What does that mean? So they start hearing the right things. And if they don't become Muslim, at least they will go back with the good impression about Islam. Yeah. And that's what we shall work for, and give the right impression about our religion.